Hello, folks. Welcome to Ajay Charya. Today is day 56, and it was so um hard for me to acknowledge the fact that I have missed uploading a video yesterday. There were some time if I could have, we were, I was engaged in some kind of things. It's not an excuse, just an observation. I'll tell you one thing. I was engaged in something, I was working on something. I had some time to just upload the videos, but at one point of time, it was that procrastination that costed me my streak. If I would have maintained that, it would have been amazing, but I missed that. I feel so bad for that. But another thing is, today also the same thing happened. We were working on something important, and I wanted to take another day off to set the priorities first. But I said, no, man, no, I'm not going to do that. This is important for me. I want to see where I'm going, and I want to be so disciplined at the end of this 100th day with good mindset, with good six pack, and a good eating discipline and everything. Um, but the routine was collapsing, and things are slowing down. Yeah, they say, like, the sky is falling down, the clouds are falling down. Things are a little bit overwhelming, and we are a small team trying to work on something. Okay, we run a business, we know. You would have known, I would have mentioned about my fitness company, fitness firm. So it is a tight battle we are going in. With limited number of resources, the line is being stretched so long. So there are things, okay, not to blame, not to complain. It will go well. I'm sure that eventually we will go through that. But what the mind convinces us, what the mind shows us, that is a whole different thing. Because right now, I'll tell you one thing: fog is in front of me, I can see that. But the when you want to see where you're going, when you want to see the direction, what if all you see is some fog? You can't see beyond certain points. This is what usually the mind plays with. It creates some kind of foggy layers so that you won't, your thoughts are clouded, many things are into your mind. You can't determine what you're doing or how to take one step forward. You're confused, basically. During this time, I'm also in between this only. I'm feeling that right now. Things are foggy. There are many things to be work on, and priorities are shifting. This to that, that to this. Many things are going right here and there. It's moving. The moment you think something is priority, you are focusing all your energy on, your priority shifts to the next thing. It's a bit of foggy thoughts going on. But the best thing to overcome that, for people who are going through that, and for me right now, is, you know what? I have answers in my hand. Yes, a pen and a note. You take your journal, you write down what exactly is going on in your mind. You list everything out from the starting to the bottom, what you're feeling right now. Because this is the analogy I would use to my students. So sometimes you have some thoughts in your mind, it will be shapeless. Have you seen Venom? For the people who have seen the movie Venom, or you can say slime. Everybody knows slime, or clay. Everybody knows clay. It will be sometimes molded into a perfect shape, but when you constantly do this, it becomes shapeless. Similarly, when things are going on in your mind, the shapes are shifting, man. One time it is triangle, one time it is rectangle, one time it is star, one time it goes to this shape. And the mind can't figure out, and you can't figure out, what the hell is this shape, man? I haven't seen this in my entire life. The mind will be going like that. So when you write every single thought that is popping in your mind in your note, you are giving a certain shape. Okay, look, you shapeless bastard. Let me give you a shape. And this is the shape of yours. I need water. By the way, it's summer. Drink more water, my friends. Drink more water. The hydration is also one of the contributor to the confusions and many other things, less energy and many other things that is directly associated with water. Don't drink lot and lot of coffee, don't drink sodas, beverages, just consume this. This is the solution. So when we write it down, we give the things an exact shape. From there, it will be cleared from your mind and you have put it in the note and you have created a clear shape. And you know what, this is your turf, this is our turf. That fellow can't define rules here, we define the rules, we set our boundaries, we choose what you want him to be. He's in our control. Once you write it down, maybe sitting down and reading, okay, reading that as a third person, just going through your thoughts over and over again, then you will know. And you can even, I mean, we can even take some time to go out for a walk, do some things that makes us feel happy, but try not to just jump into a movie and watch that thing, because again 2 or 3 hours later we will feel the same way, much more crappy, because we know that if we would have sat here and tried to figure this out, it would have been much better, it would have been more constructive. So don't do that, but try to sit here and see what you can do, work on it. And then we can write down the priority. So this is the priority, or this is something that I'm making up in my mind, I don't have to focus on this and this, so these are the important things. I'm going to write it down, I'm going to focus on that. This is a more sane way to handle confusion, or when you are overwhelmed, when you are becoming anxious. I think, my friend, this is the better way, because I'll tell you one thing, my routine is collapsed. My sleep is so terrible now because I'm sleeping late and I'm waking up late. This is not me, I know that. But the beautiful thing here is, no matter when I go out to meet my friends or do anything, I'm not smoking. So, I mean, I'm not even going to bring that up because that demon is slain. The next important thing is the sleep. So, today is 26, and I know that today night is also my sleep is screwed, but the priority is from tomorrow, 27. Again, I'm going to override the FSD7. I'm going to do FSD10. This is the goal. FSD10. FSD1 to FSD10. These 10 days, the priority is to sleep at 9 o'clock. No matter whatever other important things I have. No, none of the fuck given. That should be the mindset. And the only focus is to fix the sleep, because it's already late today. I can't sleep early. But tomorrow, 27 is in my control. So FSD 1 to FSD 10. So 27 to the next 10 days. Priority is sleeping, priority is doing the exercises. Because you know what? Even yesterday, I missed my workout. That is another terrible thing that I could do to myself. It was going clean, everything is going good. But you know what? This is the entry point where the demons usually creep in. This is if this the habits and discipline and routine and consistency can be seen as the Spartan's shield, front shield. This is the weak point there. The moment it shows up, the enemy sees that, bam, the shield will be broken, the iron wall will be brought down. So that trick will be played by the negative variant of your mind. We all have two variants. One thing that wants us to become successful, positive, happy, the beautiful side of the mind. The other side is the previous conditioning of ours. All the traumas, all the negative things that we had that have been accumulated throughout the year. Look, your dad was broke. You're supposed to be broke. That is how you maintain that legacy. That is how you preserve that line. Huh? what kind of terrible thing that your mind can play, huh? This is how the brain works. They say, it will say like, yo man, look, your dad is broke, your grandpa was broke, the person all you have known is broke, you're supposed to be broke too. But you know what? Not for us, because when we have the right mindset and when we have hope, and I really love one thing, man. Okay, it's so important. I have to Google it right now. Stay there. It goes like something that goes like Dam Viver. It's a Greek thing, okay? It goes like, if I breathe, I hope. Something like that. Uh, the um, Dum Spiro Spero. That means while I breathe, I hope. If I'm breathing, that is a fair game. It's a fair game. I'm breathing. I can think. I can read. I can write. I have my limbs and I have good biceps. Time to show the guns. So you have these all things. Then it's a fair game. The top notch billionaire or whoever the successful person in the world, you and he, we and that guy have a fair shot. So no complaints, sure effort and mindset. So dum spiro spero. So let us call that part of our brain as an angel. So from this point we can know that we have devil and we have angel within us. It's about to whom we give more power to, that is going to determine the whole future of our life, So from the devil's standpoint, you know what it will make you do, the negative part of your mind when you are at your down time. So it will make you unclear. It will make unimportant things seem important, make you worry about things that you don't have any control over. Then those things again make you unclear. You get into this dead loop until you beat yourself down and you say like, okay, you know what, sometimes the growth is not for me, this journey is not for me, I give up, I do something that that is in my level. It will convince you that you are not good enough. But the people who have hope and faith in themselves and in all the good things in the world, it's about, we have that white wolf, and you would have heard about those things. You have two wolves within you, good and bad. What you are feeding, which wolf you are feeding the most, that is going to win the fight. Similarly, all the previous conditioning could have been there. It could be the strongest one now, but now we have the consciousness to choose what is good and what is, we know what is good and bad. We still have a fighting chance. The upcoming years we can feed the angel all this good powers that nourishment it needs. Maybe read some good books, sleep, take care of ourselves, all those things. Eventually, right now, the angel may not have an upper hand, but at one point of time, it will have the strength that is needed to overcome that Satan and devil, and we can move forward. Creating the beautiful life that we deserve, that we are, and the positive impact that we want to create into this world. So, this is my experience about this for the past 2 days. Things are not so productive. I'm going to be brutally honest. Haven't completed this yet. Supposed to be done, today's Monday, supposed to be completed on Sunday. Haven't done yet. Procrastination and all the things that I'm telling you, right? The devil is having an upper hand right now. But this is the point where most of the people relapse, man. Even do you think that, you know what? I even had a thought of stopping this journey. Saying that, oh, come on, man, this is pointless. Why am I doing this for? But you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stop this. I'm going to make sure that I finish 100 days so that I will finish what I have started. And the people who are watching this, I'll tell you, man, everything it's about the mindset, and you can't be like, oh, you know what? I set my mindset, and right now I'm going to ride it a very smooth way, no brakes, no nothing. It will show up. It should show up, and this is the test of the devil. I'm not a religious person, okay? When I say the devil and stuff, it's just for analogy and metaphor. It's nothing. There's nothing to do with the religion stuff. I am just in that aspect. I'm just an open book. I'm just believe in every religion. I'm a kind of guy who says, who says like whatever God, Allah, Jesus, or Shiva, I believe in everybody. And you know what? I would like everyone to follow their teaching instead of following the religious agenda itself, the religious trend or the way that the religion is being carried out. If you read about in Bible, it says love each other, love, care for your friends, care for your enemies. Quran would say the same thing. Bhagavad Gita it would say the same thing. But who follows those teachings, man? Everybody teaches all the extreme, follow all the extreme ideas the religious leaders propagates. But the gods, the wise people who have written it, wouldn't have needed in the first place. They would have they want to propagate peace. Those are all highly intellectual, philosophical writings, right? The people are not following that. The people are following the trend that is being set by the religious leaders. It's a big topic. Sometimes maybe we can bring people to discuss that over. But right now, I want to come back to the topic of saying that the devil wants us to follow the pattern. The devil wants us to stay in a place where it can continue. It makes sure that, oh, you've been programmed for this. Make sure you do that. But this is where the free will kicks in, and we say, "Dum spiro spero." While I breathe, I hope. This is not for me. I'm going to create a beautiful legacy for myself and spread my wings and do good things for myself. And once I'm strong enough, I'm going to make a positive impact to the society. So, my friends, I want you to join with me. So there will be sometimes you will see something is going down, something comes in between, but don't give up hope. Like me, say day 55 is screwed up, but I show up at day 56. I'm not going to say that, you know what, I'm done. I had the thought in my mind, but I overcame. The people who gets up, that's what I have written it here. It's my writing. The person who picks himself up after some downfall creates legacy. The people who falls down and complains and becomes a victim just becomes a part of history which nobody remembers. And I want you and me to create legacy, to be on the part of people who creates legacy, man, because we deserve that. With the right mindset and intellectual philosophical understanding, I know what I am, man. I know I'm capable of more. Similarly, I know that you are capable of more, because so that's why you are watching me, going this far, seeing what I'm talking. People with some kind of depth can connect with me. I know that. And I know that you are one among them. And so that's why I want you to join hands with me to take this one step forward. I'm not going to say, I'm the supreme leader, follow me. No, I'm saying, join me, my friend. Let us discuss and create something beautiful let us create a lighthouse for the people who are confused. That's the objective of Ajay Acharya, to transform myself to be the person who gives hope to people. I may not be the most brilliant, I may not be the most beautiful, I may not be blah blah blah, but I want to be the one who is so disciplined. That is earned. That can't be inherited. That can't be bought. Being disciplined is a choice, man. I want to be the person who is so disciplined. I still have 44 more days, but I'm not going to say I have 44 more days. I just have only 44 more days to fix sleep, meditation, because in the 44 days only I will have 34 to work on meditation, because the upcoming 10 days is going to be focused on sleep. So 10 days after that, 34 to 24 days on other more important things. After that, meditation. So once the 100 days is done, I have to have a clear and perfect routine. That is my goal. So the people who are watching this, who have come this far, if you have any doubts about, if you are going through something and if you want to talk and get my perspective, maybe you can comment, and maybe to my level of understanding about discipline habits, I will guide you through, man. Because I like um to be helpful to the community, and if you are a friend who is in need, I'm there to support you, my friend. Okay. Fortis at Liber, we will catch up tomorrow.